What are therapists legally required to report? If you're considering therapy and wonder what your therapist might have to report, you're not alone. Let's break down the rules to help you understand what's confidential and what's not. When you talk to a therapist, most of what you say is kept private, but there are important exceptions. In all 50 states, therapists are required by law to report certain information to the authorities. One of the main reasons a therapist must report is if they believe you are a danger to yourself or others. For example, if you express thoughts of harming yourself or someone else, the therapist has to take action to protect everyone involved. Another critical reason for reporting is if the therapist suspects child abuse or neglect. This includes any situation where a child might be at risk. The therapist needs specific information to make this report, such as the name of the child and details about who is being abusive. For instance, if someone tells the therapist that a child has been touched inappropriately by a family member, the therapist must report this to the authorities. The professionals required to report child abuse and neglect are quite broad. This includes not just therapists and psychologists, but also doctors, nurses, teachers, school officials, daycare workers, and even members of the clergy. Essentially, anyone in a position to observe or suspect abuse has a duty to report it. Before starting therapy, you'll typically sign a consent form that explains these exceptions to confidentiality. This form will tell you under what circumstances your therapist might have to break confidentiality and report information to the authorities. Each state has slightly different laws regarding what must be reported, so it's a good idea to ask your therapist about the specific policies in your state. You can also contact your state's licensing organization for mental health professionals to get more detailed information. Remember, these reporting laws are in place to protect you and others from harm. While confidentiality is important, the safety of individuals, especially children, takes precedence. So, if you have any questions about what your therapist might report, don't hesitate to ask. It's always better to be informed.